Hulk number 8 was published yesterday with this impressive cover, presenting the finale of Banner of War run by Donny Cates. We last saw how Odin's spirit entered Hulk's mind and connected with Banner's memories, revealing that a dark force called Titan had seized control of Banner's body in El Paso and killed the bar's patrons. Iron Man joined Thor in his battle to apprehend the Hulk, who set off a massive explosion that infused Thor with Gamma, leaving Odin no other option but to make a deal with Banner to try to subdue Thor, who now fights a Mjolnir-wielding Hulk. The book opens with the Watcher watching Hulk and Thor fighting, remarking that it's time to answer the question of who in a battle to the death would win between All-Father Thor and Hulk, the strongest one there is and the World Breaker. In Hulk's mind, Odin tells Banner to take them to Asgard, but Banner says that he can't do that, cause Thor destroyed the Rainbow Bridge. Odin, however, says that Thor used to hold back, displaying the sheer power of Mjolnir, but he is not his son. The bridge may be gone, but Asgard remains. With that, Hulk tosses the hammer and opens a portal and teleports with Thor to Asgard. Tony tells Sif that the situation looks hopeless, cause Hulk has the hammer, and even without it, Thor has only barely beaten Hulk in the past. Thank you, Donny Cates, for stating the obvious. But Beta Ray Bill says that Hulk has never fought the real Thor. Hulk has only faced the Avenger, the humble and noble Thor, who was cast down to earth to learn humility and honor, to learn how to wield his power with mercy. But now, Hulk faces not just the mirror of his own rage, but a rage that has been held back for hundreds of years, a power this world has never seen. In the past, when they clashed, Thor believed in his heart that somewhere inside of the Hulk there was a man, a warrior worthy of forgiveness and mercy. But now, if Thor is truly unleashed and he sees no man inside of the beast, Hulk will finally learn what it means to fight a god. With that, Thor rips Hulk's arm, but that does not stop the Hulk or puts him down, as he retaliates and knocks Thor flying. In Hulk's mind, Odin tells Banner to push Thor to the World Tree, which will burn this madness out of him. Hulk lunges at Thor and knocks him again with the hammer, and sends him crashing into the tree. Odin tells Banner that although Hulk is fueled with rage, Banner learned to cage it, to let it fuel him instead of controlling him, and his battle may be over. As for Thor, all the united power of every realm in the known and the unknown universe is trying to cage his madness, but it is still not enough. Roaring with rage, Thor manages to break free and rips the World Tree from its roots. Banner tells Odin that Thor does not stop, and this might be the end of reality, and maybe it's time for less force and more words. Odin talks to Thor while he is lifting the tree and apologizes for all the troubles he caused for him and for what he has done too. He admits that he hasn't always been kind to Thor and that he has made many mistakes, but despite their differences, he still loves him. Thor listens to what his father says and puts the tree down, with Hulk approaching Thor and putting the hammer on his head. Odin says that he wants to help his son with his burdens and to relieve him of his woes. Odin set off a great blast that knocks everyone out. Later on, Tony asks Thor about what happened, and Thor says that the magic within the hammer was able to remove the Gamma and to restore the World Tree. Thor, however, lies and tells Tony that the explosion was too much for all but a god to withstand, and it killed the Hulk, while in reality Hulk withstood the blast too, regrew his ripped arm, and took off. Thor says that Banner let himself be destroyed cause he wanted to be free. Thor then sends Tony back to Earth and asks Sif about Hulk. She says that he is far from there, but can't see where he is going, and asks Thor if it was a good idea to let Hulk go. Thor says that Banner is not to blame for what happened in El Paso, but he knows that the world would forever doubt his innocence. He lived behind Banner's eyes and felt his rage and pain, so he must respect his will, and maybe one day he shall find healing. The book ends with one of Thor's armors glowing with what seems to be the Titan Force, but this is yet to be revealed. Although I was expecting a basic Hulk vs Thor fight without having Thor absorbing Gamma or Hulk wielding Mjolnir, I still enjoyed this fight. It's true that Thor ripped Hulk's arm, but who recently didn't? And that did not stop the Hulk, who sent Thor flying twice and put him where Odin wanted him to be. The Immortal Hulk's run witnessed Hulk getting ripped and killed in almost every single issue, but always came back stronger than ever, so Donny Cates making Thor ripping Hulk's arm wasn't shocking at all. We all know how insane Hulk's healing is, and that he would regrow the ripped arm in no time. Cates, however, would never let Hulk ripping Thor's arm, cause he doesn't have Hulk's healing, and would never grow a new arm as fast as Hulk does, as we saw in the War of Realms run. Donny Cates stated that Thor always holds back when fighting the Hulk, cause deep down he knows that there is a noble man somewhere inside of the beast, but why did he ignore that Hulk holds back too? Hulk holds back in his fights too, and never allows himself to get unleashed. Amadeus Cho once stated that World War Hulk was pulling his punches, looking out for the little people, but he really could have killed them all. Cates should have stated that as well, just to maintain credibility, cause him stating that Thor is the only one who holds back sounds a bit biased and incorrect. Let me know what you think about this book, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.